Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your extended. I am so happy for you to be here. I'm so happy. I'm going to be connecting with this energy, my grandmother's energy. I talked about her, but hadn't really connected to her. But I was thinking about it this morning while I was doing this reading. This priestess card makes me think of her. She had wisdom even on the planet beyond her years. She did have her human quirks, of course, but she did have she was like a shaman for people. People would come and talk to her. She'd become like the confidant of people and would give them nuggets of wisdom. And I was thinking of her and her pendant that she had for years that was passed down to me, of no great value except that she liked it. It's one of these, and she when she passed away, I received it. So this pendant I had on the other desk fell when I ended the reading, and I thought, well, that's it. She wants to be in here. And then I thought about it, and the earth energy that's coming in on the 19th. She was a Virgo, like my husband, so born on September 12th. So she has a lot of that earth energy, and I was already going to use the Gaia cards, which for me is like earth energy. So it all plays in. So I would like to introduce you to this beautiful energy of Zheno. She loved being the center of attention, by the way. So this is, and I feel that when I did see her in dreams, she was very much the center of her own place as well. So not to say that there's something that transferred of the human ego, but she is somebody very majestically nice to be around, okay? What I would say is somebody you could trust, like that confident, that person you could sit, on a stump and just kind of pour your heart out to, and that she would like pat your hand and say, oh yes, that's completely normal, and and you will get through this. She had very calming energy, and people loved her. Okay, after she died, we had people coming to the house and still talking about memories of her and their experiences with her. And she was very pious, so she was a great believer in God. She wanted to be a nun, but her energies were not toxic. They were very in a blessed, peaceful, healing manner, okay? Such as if you have a good earth sign, that's what they'll feel like too. They'll feel very connected to the planet, but in a very healing manner. So I'm going to pull a Gaia card, and I'm going to invite her in. So please bear with me. I'm very excited because I love being around her energy, and I'm when I feel people's energy, I'm just kind of hoping I haven't seen her since 91, or I haven't utilized her energy, okay? Jewel within a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Okay, so because the veil is thin, and I'm trying this myself to bring her in for you, I feel that this is about missing people. Okay, this resonates with me, and I will explain why, Pisces. It has probably nothing to do with the card, but way back when we used to talk, or used to have, our confiding sessions, and we did have it with coffee as well, she used to say that when you're sad or you're thinking about somebody, it's because they needed your prayers, or they were thinking of you, and they needed their energy to be felt by you, okay? So this was her way of saying that people who had passed, you really connected with them through thought and energy. And if they were in your thoughts, just like if you thought of a song, somebody, and then that song appeared, it's because they needed your thoughts, your prayers, and that connection, okay? I don't think she expressed it that way, but now I know what it is. I understand. So just the fact that it says appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection, I feel that it's not only her reconnection to me and what I'm doing now, but it could be for you as well. Okay, if somebody has passed and you're getting signs and signals, there's the jewel of reconnection within your sadness or teardrops of missing people. And That's a very big message here, Pisces. So it has to do, these people, these connections that you had, that you love, we're not talking about, and you know, people who drive you bananas, but those people that you still miss to this day, who have gone to the other realm, okay, gone to spirit, back to spirit, that you miss, they're really trying to reconnect here to help you in this beautiful journey that you're going on, okay? Beautiful. And the number 10 at the top of the card is really telling me about the completion. Now, if I have a gift to share with you, she's telling me, I'm feeling her energy, she's saying it's coming from her. Of course she's going to take credit for this. This is so her. Her name was Jeanne, or Jeannette, but people called her Jeannot. So you can call her Jeannot. Why not? I think I'm hearing she'd like that. Because it was a French name, but you can call her Jeannot. Jeannot. Okay, sounds good. So Jeannot is the spirit that I am in league with, is the word she's using. Like thick as thieves we are, okay? And, yeah, this feels good. Okay. Alright, so I may be a little giddy because I've never channeled her energies per se. So this would be a first time for me. I know I've said that already, but we're going to go with it, Pisces. And I have a feeling she's saying she's going to be here for a while. So it's good. It's good. You let me know how you feel, if you felt her energy, how it's coming through to you. If it helps you any, she was a round little lady, about 4'9", 5 feet, not very tall, and all dressed in white. White pants, white shoes, white comfortable shoes. She's saying comfortable shoes, and a white, very short sleeve white knit top. White hair. Very weathered looking face. Okay, dark skin. All right, Pisces. So, right. Okay. I'm taking a deep breath because I can hear her voice coming through. Not quite clear as yet, but she is like, let's see here. Let me reconnect with this energy, Pisces. Okay, the Nine of Swords. What I'm getting from her is she's focusing on the white bird at the top of this card. The Nine of Swords, of course, means anxiety and stress when you're running inside your head. She's putting in that it only needs one little drop of white light in the situation to make it feel better. And what she's putting through here, which is very different than the way I usually read this card, is that she says when you have the burdens or the pressure of the world on your shoulders, how wonderful does it feel when you have just a little break from it, such as this little focus of white, okay? It's like you're so grateful, even if all of these are still here, you're so grateful for that relief, that little white piece of hope that comes through. She's saying that these things that are happening to you is like that kind of situation right here, this Nine of Swords. It's like when you don't know what you're going and you can feel quite lost in that energy. Trusting your intuition and letting that light come in, that night of knowledge, is just enough to propel you forward and give you that momentum of knowing where you need to go. Okay? She's saying to trust your emotions, though, such as I did this morning with this card. Very important to trust the emotion. Going with the flow here is very important of energies, not necessarily of what you can see. Again, if you look, this card is about not really looking at it with human eyes. It's on an energy level right here. Okay, so that's really important to take out of this. Oh, she's quite different to, she's very different to hook into. She's very smart, very smart. Alright. Okay, so this is absolutely a new journey you're going into. This is so beautiful. You have the Fool card here. Of course you do, right? Of course you do. And you're charging up this crystal. See? What is this crystal? It's a purple amethyst crystal. Of course it is, Pisces. It is the stone that is ours. Look at that. Okay? The third eye. Why? Because right here, okay, we need to charge that stuff up, this new energy that we're going through. This is from her. I'm getting a lot of freedom. I feel like a lot of disconnect from the old. Okay, for some of you, this what you're doing this month and everything you're going to be doing in the years to come is a great big disconnect. And it's a disconnect in this feeling that this is going to, like, I almost feel like the birds here are going to be incinerated. Like, your troubles are going to melt away. They're going to be around you, like here, but they're not going to be able to touch you, okay? Because you're on a different playing field right here. The freedom she's going, this is the freedom that I've never had in my own life. I'll tell you her story at one point, but this is definitely from her. All this life she was chasing this. She was chasing this right here, okay? Yes, okay. She told me she was born in the time that she was to feel the oppression of being a woman born in 1912. And she pushed a limit on that for many things. Again, that's another story, but she came here to feel this, and she had to, her big problems in life were trying to get past all of the restrictions in life that were put in front of her, okay? She found it very difficult to be here because she could not feel this energy. Yeah, she could not feel this energy. So this is the energy that's coming through. She says this is coming in for everybody. It's going to feel very different. It's going to feel very liberating to be in that type of to be here, because it's trusting before knowing. But there's going to be so much coming in for us. It's so much more open, and it's going to be happening for a lot of us, okay? And the more we trust in it and the more good happens, the more we'll trust in it. It's just going to become a thing. We're going to recharge in this way, and we're going to get stronger and stronger. This energy is not only going to the crystal, it's also hitting everything around it. Like, everything is being affected around here. Okay, the water, it's creating patterns, it's creating unity. See? You see this energy? It's like floating down and creating all of this interconnectedness. No more disconnect. Okay? All right, Pisces, let's see. There's quite a few things that are happening. Ooh. Okay. So you have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is, it came out reversed. It's about thinking innovatively and contemplating. It's about choice, potential, planning. Now, glimpsing the bigger picture. This is what she's saying. It may be hard at this point to glimpse the bigger picture in human eyes, but and the fact is that the world card is here. The world, I mean, the world globe is here. She's showing me the world globe. So she's explaining to me that it's much bigger than the world. Okay, it's much bigger than the planet we live on. It's much bigger than just the human fact that we are here for a period on this planet and then we recycle. It has to do with something much bigger, which is intuition. So she's really trying to explain, even from this morning, to paint a much bigger picture. You have to see the much bigger picture, okay? But not the human bigger picture. We'll reverse it. A different bigger picture, okay? A threshold of a different kind that has to do with these two cards. That's where this card fell, right here, okay? Between, like, all the energies hitting you in different parts. We're getting an upgrade, is what I'm getting from this, okay? We are getting definitely an upgrade, whether we realize it or not. The planet is also going through this. Its energies, its vibrations are changing, okay? It has a very physical side, the planet, but it also has a very, it also has a vibrational side. Alright, so we have the Nine of Cups here. I love this. Nine of Cups is a good card, okay? So it feels a little bit like I'm talking in code. And again, these runes in the back, if you don't know what they are, they just look like a coded message, okay? But they're saying that not to be scared of it, that you are going to get it. These two nines at the end are really calling to me as well. Nines are always good numbers regardless, okay? And it goes from not totally seeing everything to, again, okay, this is the fact that she's totally open, but she's not necessarily looking or focusing on anything. She's just opened herself and her energy up, not only to receive, but to give out. If you see, these cups are going out, okay? So they're ready to receive, but they're ready to give. There's a very big abundance feeling from this card. It is a water card, so it is of our sign. Absolutely, we are the emotional, the cups, so it is about the giving and the flowing of things. But it also has a lot of yellow, a lot of sunshine in it, okay? So it's bringing light to everything. It's bringing things in sharp, beautiful focus. All right, Pisces. Underneath the deck is the moon. But I'm not done yet. I want one more card. One more card for Pisces, please. She's saying she's doing this because I ordered a deck. I think it's called the Yarn Tarot. And that was for her. She was knitting. She's actually saying it. They're taking their they're taking their time sending them out. She couldn't wait anymore. That is going to be her deck, by the way. So she's borrowing this one. All right, Pisces. Okay. Well, you know. If you're not familiar with this deck, I will give you 3 guesses what this card is, but you'll only need one. The High Priestess. So we started with the Priestess, we're ending with the Priestess. And what she's saying, trust in this, okay? And I'm going to take, yes, I'm going to, she was very abrupt in her messages, so I'm going to use her I guess, lingo or whatever you want to call it. If you've never trusted in anything in your life, make sure to trust in this. And that's basically the message she's putting in out there. Trust in your intuition, Pisces. That inner wisdom that we like to ignore and push to one side. That spirituality, the receptivity of the higher self. Okay? It's time to be quiet and really hone into that. Listen to your answers within. Seek answers within. Okay? So again, it's all about not blocking, but really receiving. So you may have to be quiet at times. You may have to take a time out from things in the upcoming months, years, to say, I need to take a minute and really like sit with this for a while. To slow down and let the messages come in. Okay? We rush through life. Even myself, she's telling me at the beginning I was so concerned about getting the message out because they told me I had a gift when I started doing this on the channel. But I was so in the throes of making sure that I was getting everything out as fast as I could that sometimes I would speed through everything. And in the last month or so, they have been telling me, really pay attention to your cards. Pay attention to your tools, because if you do, you're going to utilize them to the nth degree. You're going to get even more from them than you did before, just simply by slowing down, meditating on it, and you're going to feel so much better, and you're going to give out so much more. Okay? It's as simple as that. It's just simply, if you can't do anything else, Pisces, slow down. Just slow it down. That's it. That's all you need to do. This is the big message. Slow down and look from within. Okay? I'm going to look at the bottom of the card here. Always I talk about this yellow light, right? What's the yellow light? Oh, well, it's just called the sun. Yeah. I'm being funny here. But this is you, okay? Letting it blind you. Letting the light blind you, but it's blinding you in a way that is just guiding you to where you need to go. Again, her eyes are closed. She's looking up because you can't stare straight at the sun, right? But you can feel its heat. You can feel the warmth. You can feel it healing your body. Oh, and she's bringing back a memory. Oh, my heart. Okay. Oh, guys, hold on. She winged me. Oh. I used to take bus rides to go see her where she lived. And then we'd take the bus together and go around to malls and to restaurants when I'd go visit, because she was my favorite grandmother, of course. And she liked dressing up to go out. And it gave her a reason when I came to visit. And I remember I had a skinned knee. And she told me one time, I said, it's itchy and it hurts. And the sun was shining through the window of the bus, and she says, put your knee in the sunlight. The sun is going to heal you. And that's what she just brought back, this memory. I have not thought of it. I must have been 5 or 6. Wow. So she said, let the healing of the sun heal you, but it's more than that. It is a message to let this energy come in and do what it needs to do. It will not only guide you, it will heal you in your journey going forward. Okay, letting the light shine in actually repairs you. It's fixing something that's been out of whack and out of balance, Pisces. Okay, this was an exceptional reading. Oh, okay. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you for, thank you for this journey. So there, you were with me in channeling her for the first time, you know, for real. Because I felt her energy. I was slowly bringing her in, but today she was here. And she thanks you as well. She's tickled pink to have been part of this. She's an ancestor, because she's 2 generations down. So she is, you know, Yeah, for real, an ancestor. That's what she's going. I'm an ancestor. So thank you, Pisces, for being here. Thank you for hearing from my ancestor. I hope that you got a lot from this reading. And I'm going to be back tomorrow, as always, for another need read. Sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Take care, Pisces.